MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for Arizona in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy was pretty good in his last one. He lasted into the 7th inning. He ended up taking the loss, but he pitched awfully well, and sometimes a line score could be deceiving. He pitched much better than taking a loss pitching into the 7th inning.
And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sink or change up right here. Got to get it up.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So stepping in, Suzuki, not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The third baseman.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar. No balls and 1 strike. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent there, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Hermosillo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Marte is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He leads the entire National League in on-base percentage coming into this game. We all know there are a lot of great hitters in this game, but he's the best of the best when it comes to getting on and not making outs.
Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. 2 balls and no strikes. Schwindel A 27-year-old. He was taken in the 18th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1. Howe at third. Suzuki on at second with 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitchers fall behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The set and the 3-1 pitch lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Second and third, 2 away. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Payoff pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Drew Smyly gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well. Has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Coming to the plate now. Tell Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Striding in, Jordan Luplow. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
One out, nobody on. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Happ is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, Nick Madrigal. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Nick Madrigal.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
A 1-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Luplow moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting 9.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Bumgarner removed to first, and he's back standing. In now, Drew Smyly. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like... Stepping into the box, Carson Kelly. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team.
Kelly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball taken for strike one. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. Howe is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted, he can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Standing in now, Cooper Hummel, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The 1-0. Smyly has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Cooper Hummel has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
The 1-0. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Smyly's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Geraldo Perdomo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the pitch.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3 balls and a strike to count to the Diamondbacks shortstop. To short. Reined in. Had a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Arizona's on top, 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now here it comes.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The wind-up in the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued the walk. Coming right after him here.
Swing and a miss on the ball. Way out of the zone. There's one away. Stepping up to the plate. Suzuki will try to follow up with his last at bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time out. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty. One man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit hard to third. Scooped up. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 24, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
The next Cubba, Michael Hermosillo, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0 home. Hermosillo stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 28th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And they won't let him walk that easily. That somehow ruled the strike. 3-1 now. Two out with the man at first. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with two away. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Now batting, Frank Schwindel, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Ready with the 1-0. Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2-1, here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 1-0. Up next for Arizona, Sergio Alcantara. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
Second baseman.
Now here's the
Number
pitch.
3.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hermosillo is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So with 1 away, time for a check of the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. 1 gone in the Arizona third, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next. And he gets ahead 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Stepping in, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. She's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. But they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next.
Gomes.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1-1.
We're playing 11. 1-1.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Luplow is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Nick Madrigal. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
To the plate now, Nico Horner. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. So striding in, Drew Smyly, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Ready with the 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The set and the 2-1 lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Luplow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Drilled to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Walker.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. 0-1 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. A 1-1. Chopped at third. Tough to get two. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in, Carson Kelly hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Smyly gets the sign. 2-2 on its way home. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
1 strike.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, number 27.
At the plate now, Suzuki will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hummel is right there. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jonathan VR.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 32, Michael Hermosillo.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Hermosillo. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hummel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. All even now at 1-1. And back in Phoenix as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs, so he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Diamondbacks, the left fielder.
Digging in, Cooper Hummel.
Hummel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a drive out to left center field. Hummel rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Geraldo Perdomo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 on its way. Chopper to short. It's going to be a tough play, and there's one away.
The batter, number 43.
Striding in once again, Sergio Alcantara. He flew out in his last at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that curveball was really a hanger, and that's not a good sign. He's got to get back on track. He needs that release point to get out front and get the ball down in the zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Suzuki is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Settling in now, Madison Bumgarner. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-1. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
One and 2. Here it is. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 2-1 Arizona. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
Frank Schwindel.
Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the Cubs.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a curveball misses inside. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. high in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal.
Madrigal.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. All even now, 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Ketel Marte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch. Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First delivery to him on the way. Jordan Luplow is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep it.
A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Ready once again, Christian Walker. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Pitch on the way. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Taylor Whitener is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Taylor Whitener.
Rafael Ortega is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Rafael Ortega.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 27.
Now at the plate, Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Whitener, a native of South Carolina. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Count is full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
For Chicago, number 57.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
Number 14.
Digging in and looking for more, Matt Davidson from the stretch.
Yep.
Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Michael Givens takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Michael Givens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Geraldo Perdomo is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. How? Has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not risk it. So with 2 away now, that go-ahead run is forced to hold tight at third base. Into the box now, Sergio Alcantara. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Smoke toward third. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Good work that time from the Chicago pen. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First offering on its way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11.
To 1-2 now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air out to left. Hummel moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Michael Hermosillo. No hits to this point. Jason Hayward will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
At the plate, Frank Schwindel. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box. right there. He's very well. Could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. And Jason Hayward will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. David Peralta is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ballgame.
Oh, Peralta.
Rowan Wick is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
No balls and a strike to count. 264 is average entering play, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cattell Marte.
Into the box, Cattell Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Now in the box, Jordan Luplow. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. This is in the air to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Number 65 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 65.
Ready now, Nick Madrigal. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The second baseman, Nick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, not sure the manager was too happy when he rounded second and headed for third. I mean, he's the go-ahead run, and you hate to get thrown out going for 3 when there are no outs. But it works out for him, and he avoids getting an earful in the dugout.
So coming to the plate, Nico Horner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And he takes a cold third strike, and no help there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 away now. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 8.
So digging in now, Ian Happ. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Payoff pitch on its way. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So in now for Chicago, Suzuki, and he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
The third base, number 24.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch, and he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the third pitch.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Lane 12, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and 2. Here it is. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Braylon Marquez will come on to take over on the mound now, and he'll hit in the 3rd spot in the lineup as a part of the double switch. Alfonso Rivas is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Christian Walker is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carson Kelly. The winning run is at first base. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game and more